Alright, I'm going to put this video out there, and I want this video to hopefully make it to some of the developers. Now, I'm the kind of person, I actually defend this game a lot in terms of balance. I think that it's well done, a little bit more than most people. I am completely free to pay. I'm in Gold 2, trying to hit that Gold 3. Every once in a while, you get people like this. I mean, level 10 Boomer, and even level 8 Boomer is just so tough. The level 10 grunts, of course, make it much more difficult because my mine can't even blow him up. But what I'm going to show you here is not just the fact that he's overpowering me, but the fact that I played the opener correctly. I played the opener to what I could tell was as best as I could. And I was using a legendary as well. Like I said, I'm still free to play. I got that Sentry tech from a Titanic cache that I got from a drop. It was actually a reward from just playing a battle. So I was using an epic and a legendary to send them out. Now I space them. Pyro Bruiser on the left, Sentry Tech on the right, so that they're not in the same range. Now look, I have my mine up first. My mine goes up his, hits both his pilots. They finish melting that Pyro Bruiser. But you see that Boomer, and he just made short work of the Sentry Tech, his pilot sentry at the same time. Destroyed that other pilot all by himself after being hit with a mine. And he's still running around. So that Boomer, he costs only 3. He killed the Sentry Tech and his turret, which cost 3. Survived the mine, which cost 2. Killed the Pyro Bruiser, which cost 3. So he's already done like 6 more than his damage is worth. Look, I put another mine on him because I have to stop him. It doesn't even phase him. It doesn't even give him the stun. A lot of the pilots get stunned from the mine. And of course, being able to barrage like this on your own guys is kind of lame. But it is a 4-cost card, and you do have to use it correctly. So it's not broken, but you know it can be kind of annoying. And then look, I mean the Boomer is still going. And now he's just fighting this turret by himself. And yeah, I drop a 4-cost Titan on him, finally finish him off, take out everything else. And man, all that time and resources, and all he's going to do is send out another one.
Stay frosty. We haven't lost this one yet.
So, of course, part of this is just that he's paid and his level's so much higher. I mean, he's using Spectre Captain, which most people don't use. He's level 12, so of course he's going to still be useful at any rate. But, I mean, here comes Boomer again. He just gets too much supply advantage. I feel like even Sim Ninja is easier to counter, although I think he is, you know, arguably pretty overpowered as well. But really, just Boomer. I think a lot of people complain about too many cards. Boomer is not one of them. Boomer is just so overpowered. I mean, that's all there is to it. He needs a nerf. Costing only 3, I mean, geez, at least make him cost 4. But his amount of health, it's just ridiculous. The fact that he can solo any other pilot, multiple pilots, splash damage, high shield, high health, which means you actually have to have both. You have to have mechanical damage and human damage to take him out.
We may be down, but we're not out.
I just feel like he has almost no downsides, really. I mean, not to mention the fact that his damage is doubled during his while his shield is up. All in all, my team should have been okay at you know, fighting him. I had 2 reserve Striders. Both of those are just to take out pilots, really. And you know, all these different sentries. I mean, I had the extra sentry in there just because I was doing the challenge for the day, but this team should be just fine at killing a pilot. I mean, Pyro Bruisers to melt pilots. 2 versions of Pilot Sentry, basically. 2 Titans specifically made for just killing pilots. And yeah, I mean, the biggest problem here is that I'm just fighting somebody who's, you know, way higher level than me with all these higher level cards. But, you know, if a good player uses Boomer, you know, it's just so much of an advantage. I beat people with Boomer pretty often when they know how to use them and they know how to take that advantage. There's too much supply advantage and there's not much you can do. Really hope the developers see this and just nerf that guy. Needs a nerf. That's all there is to it. Peace.